So the story kicks off with this lore drop about rune arts, basically magic tattoos. Apparently, people born with these things were straight-up gods running the whole show. We're talking pharaoh-level rulers, with everyone else bowing down to them. Regular folks thought these powers were a gift from the heavens, a total miracle. But of course, there's always that one edgy, cursed rune that's just bad news. It's called the Rune of Asura, and you just know our boy is gonna be involved. And just like that, we see our MC getting turned into a human pincushion by some angry mob. Someone in the crowd is yelling to just let the poor bastard run away. The whole torch and pitchfork crew is screaming at him to never show his face again. So our guy gets exiled into the frozen wilderness, with everyone calling him a monster. Our boy is still hauling ass through the blizzard looking like a straight-up demon. He's completely lost it, screaming into the void while still looking like a pincushion. The narrator drops more lore, basically saying anyone with this rune is historically screwed. My man is just a tiny speck leaving a blood trail in this massive frozen hellscape. And there it is, he finally runs out of steam and collapses face first into the snow. Some random family finds him and are, reasonably terrified by the bloody mess. Our dude is barely conscious but cracks a tiny smile. Bro is definitely hallucinating. The family decides to be absolute heroes and use their own rune arts to heal him. And the prophecy finishes, saying the rune brings ruin. Yeah, this family is toast. We jump 7 years later to a village getting shaken down. The ruin has arrived. The old villagers are not having it, telling these goons to get lost. The bald thug acts all tough, complaining about old people before agreeing to leave. The goons report to their hooded boss that they couldn't find any magic users around. The hooded psycho calls one of his minions over, and you just know this isn't for a promotion. And yup, he just straight up executes his own guys for failing the mission. The boss monologues about how you can't find someone with no mana using normal methods. This psycho reveals his monster face, saying he can smell our boy's destructive energy. Meanwhile, the villagers think the coast is clear and start calling everyone out of hiding. Our boy crawls out from behind a tree with the 2 women from the family that saved him. The absolute unit of a dad tells our MC not to blame himself for the trouble. The mom and daughter are wiping our boy's face down, treating him like one of their own. The mom calls them out for always hiding in this spot together. She totally knows what's up. The daughter just says our guy, Ban, likes the place while he's looking all bashful. Ban drops the bomb that this is the exact spot they found him bleeding out 7 years ago. Our dude is actually smiling, saying it's his favorite spot. He's finally found a home. We get a quick flashback of the dad playfully roughhousing with a younger Ban. The dad's still messing with him while the mom brings up wedding preparations. Wait, whose wedding? The daughter is hyped for the wedding, and Ban is right there with her. Oh, it's their wedding. Night falls, and the whole valley is lit up for the big celebration. This feels way too happy. The entire village is partying around a bonfire. Yeah, this is the biggest death flag in history. Ban is standing at the altar looking like he's about to have a panic attack. His new wife, Linda, is looking at him with the biggest, happiest smile. The dad is officiating, telling them to say their vows in front of everyone. Linda goes first, screaming that she'll make him so happy he'll cry. An absolute queen. Ban starts his vows by apologizing for being a burden. Bro, it's your wedding, not a therapy session. He starts trauma dumping about his cursed past and how everyone dies around him. Then he flashes back to the family saving him, saying he'd be dead without them. Our boy is still whining about whether he deserves to be there with his cursed rune. And just as he's getting deep in his feels, he gets the soul slapped out of him. It was Linda who clocked him, screaming at him to shut up. She is not having any of this emo crap. Linda tells him they knew the risks when they saved him, so he can cut the crap. She flashes back, admitting they were a little freaked out when they first found him. The flashback shows the whole village getting rocked by some unseen danger. And then we see our boy going full demon mode to shield Linda from whatever was attacking. She tells him that's when they decided to stop giving a damn about his curse. Linda says if trouble comes again, they'll just face it together. That's a huge death flag. The whole village chimes in, gassing him up and roasting him for being too soft for Linda. The family gets in on it, telling them to just finish the damn wedding already. Our boy finally gets his head straight and tells Linda he loves her. About time. And just as things get wholesome, we see the psycho villain lurking with a creepy smile. Party's over. The psycho villain says he's tearing up while looking like a demon. Yeah, this dude's a certified hater. We get one last peaceful shot of the valley before everything goes to hell. Classic calm before the storm. And boom, a massive green nuke goes off right in the middle of the village. The party's officially canceled. Our boy wakes up to a green-tinted nightmare, looking at his own hands. This is not a good sign. The view pans out to show the entire village has been turned into a slaughterhouse. The prophecy wasn't kidding. Ban is just staring into the void, completely catatonic from the horror. My man is broken. We get a lovely tour of the dismembered villagers. Yeah, the author chose violence today. The psycho villain unleashes a black hole that just starts vacuuming up all the bodies. What the actual fuck? Ban is on the ground, screaming his lungs out as he watches the massacre. He's completely powerless. Our boy is having a full-blown mental breakdown, screaming in absolute agony. The trauma arc is here. Ban is just staring at the pile of bodies, with the screams of his friends echoing in his head. He recognizes his adoptive parents in the pile of corpses. Yeah, this is his villain origin story. Our boy is in full denial mode, screaming that this can't be real. The close-up on his face shows he's completely shattered. The man is not okay. The psycho villain pops up behind him with a peekaboo, enjoying every second of this. And then the psycho just casually backhands our boy into a wall like he's nothing. Ban hits the ground hard, completely broken and powerless to do anything. The villain is holding Linda by the hair, taunting Ban about his cursed rune. This is pure evil. This psycho is treating the whole massacre like a game of hide and seek. What a freak. Ban asks the most pointless questions ever. Who are you? And why? Bro, he's a psycho, that's why. The psycho tells Ban he's got business with him, dismissing his questions like a true Bond villain. This freak says someone needs the true ruin from the rune of Asura, so he's just a glorified delivery boy. He then casually mentions he torched all the neighboring villages too, just to be thorough. This dude is a menace. Ban's face goes from broken to pure, unfiltered rage. Oh yeah, the villain origin story is officially loading. The psycho hits him with the just following orders excuse while still holding his wife. What a coward. Our boy gets dragged into some kind of shadow dimension, so he's getting kidnapped, not killed. The villain explains he's being sealed in a subspace prison where time doesn't matter. Great, a personal hell. This freak tells him to behave and he'll let him out eventually. Yeah, I'm sure he's a man of his word. The psycho vanishes, leaving Ban completely helpless in the void. Our boy is well and truly screwed. And then the psycho holds up Linda's severed head. Holy shit. The author just went nuclear on my man's soul. Our boy's face is just a mask of pure, unadulterated agony. The man has officially checked out. He's just staring blankly, the absolute horror of seeing his wife's head still burned into his brain. And with that, our dude's consciousness just completely fades to white. He's officially broken. He's getting sucked into some kind of Naruto-ass Kamui vortex. This is his personal hell dimension. The eye in the vortex is crying what looks like straight-up bones. This is some next-level edgy shit. Some weird glowing seed pod thing appears. This has to be the true ruin the psycho was yapping about. Our boy wakes up floating on a rock in an actual sea of blood. Yeah, this is a healthy coping environment. He's just lying there, questioning what this true power of destruction even is. Bro, look around. My man is still trying to deny it, wondering if he was just screwed from the start. The prophecy said so, my guy. He finally accepts that he's a walking disaster who only brings death. The villain origin story is complete. Our boy is just lying in his personal hell, finally accepting that his fate was always to be a walking L. He's hitting himself with the what if, thinking if he'd just stayed a loner, Linda and the fam would be alive. My man is absolutely losing it, screaming that his simple wish for a normal life is what got everyone killed. He's now hallucinating ghost hands, blaming his own greed for wanting to be happy. The guilt trip is now a physical thing, with the ghosts of the dead dragging him down into the abyss. Our dude is telling the ghosts of his loved ones not to forgive him. He's fully committed to the self-hate. A single drop hits the blood sea. The author is really leaning into the edgy, dramatic pause. He's back to just floating, marinating in his own misery. This is his new permanent residence. Ban is now having a one-on-one with God, basically asking why he was chosen for the premium suffering package. And he's done. He's giving up on faith and just letting the void take him because he's too tired for this shit. Ban is just begging for the sweet release of death. My man is completely checked out. He's still on his emo trip, asking to just be left to die in his personal hell dimension. And just like that, a ghost vision of Linda pops up to hit him with the emotional support. Ghost Linda tells him she loves him forever, even with her face looking like a Slipknot concert. Our boy's eyes snap open, completely shook by the post-mortem pep talk from his dead wife. He starts pushing himself up, rejecting her forgiveness because the self-pity is just too strong. Ban is back to screaming her name and blaming himself for everything. Bro, we've been over this. He's still doubling down on the "it's all my fault" monologue. The guilt trip is hitting hard. And just like that, the switch flips from "I want to die" to pure, unadulterated rage. My man realizes he doesn't have the right to just give up after everyone died for him. The revenge arc is officially booting up. The ghosts of his family are telling him he's not allowed to die yet. Talk about a guilt trip from beyond the grave. Our boy grits his teeth and agrees. The emo phase is officially over and the murder phase is loading. Ban goes full-on demon mode, breaking free from his own despair. My man just hit his edgelord power-up. We get a flashback to the massacre while the prophecy repeats. Yeah, we get it, he brings ruin. He screams that he doesn't care anymore since there's nothing left to destroy. He's about to weaponize this curse. Ban remembers the psycho villain's creepy ass saying someone wanted his power. Oh, he's got a target now. Our dude is now on a mission, vowing to make them feel the pain he's feeling. The revenge tour is a go. He's fully embracing his role as a walking disaster, ready to unleash that true destruction. He promises his dead family and friends that he'll get payback for them. This is his new motivation. Ban decides death can wait until after he's finished his revenge. The man has found his purpose: violence. Ban's inner demons are literally trying to hold him back, but my boy's focused on breaking out of this hellhole. The guilt trip squad is going all out, screaming at him to just die already. Our boy goes full demon mode, promising to get his revenge even if it takes 10,000 years. That is the face of a man who has absolutely nothing left to lose and everything to avenge. He's literally beating the shit out of his own trauma. This is the most metal therapy session ever. And we get a 200-year time skip. My man has been throwing hands with his feelings for centuries. Another 200 years pass, and he's still in his personal hell gym getting those trauma gains. After 600 years, he's standing on a mountain of his conquered demons. The narrator confirms he's gone full Asura. A close-up on one of the trauma monsters he just folded. Yeah, he is not playing around anymore. And of course, there's a secret lore drop about the rune. There's always a damn secret. The narrator is still going hard on the edgy monologue about our boy's swamp of despair. And we get another time skip, bringing the grand total to 9999 years of pure, unadulterated rage training. Ban is just orbital striking the final boss of his personal hell. My man is done playing games. The narrator hits us with the swamp of despair line again. Okay, we get it, he's had a rough millennium. Even with all this power, my dude is still running on pure, uncut agony. That's his secret ingredient. But his thirst for revenge is what's keeping him going. Spite is a powerful motivator, folks. He finally reaches the core of his prison, which is some kind of cosmic horror eyeball. The whole dimension starts to shatter as he breaks the seal. My man is finally getting out. The final trauma demon points at him like he just broke the simulation. He wasn't supposed to win. And with that, the last of his inner demons gets dusted. The 1,000-year therapy session is over. Ban finally shatters his prison, looking like a demon born from 1,000 years of pure, unadulterated spite. My man is officially back in the real world, looking like he's aged a millennium in pure agony. And we get hit with a flashback to a peaceful day, with Linda talking about her dreams. Oh no, not the feels. She's laying out her simple plan: marry Ban and make her family his. The author is just twisting the knife now. Linda keeps going, planning their future kids and a perfect life. This is just a targeted emotional attack. Her whole dream was just for him to have a place to come home to and be happy. My man's soul is breaking again. She's talking about building their haven while looking like an actual angel. This is just cruel. And she hits him with that perfect smile, confirming that's all she ever wanted. Yeah, he's burning the world down. The flashback ends, and the narrator reminds us this is how you extract the true power of ruin from someone. And we see what that power looks like: a full-on demonic entity. My boy is about to go nuclear. The narrator confirms the power of ruin is unleashed, and it looks like a goddamn horror movie clown. Our boy is getting absolutely consumed by this new edgelord power-up. There's no turning back now. This power is literally made of screaming souls. Yeah, this is some healthy, well-adjusted magic. And the first thing he does with it is set off a nuke. My man is not here to make friends. Ban is just staring at his new demon arm, finally understanding what the true power of ruin is. We get a lore drop about the rune of Asura having 666 armaments. The author is not subtle. Our boy is already on his what-if trip, thinking if he had this power back then, things would be different. He lands with enough force to shatter the ground. Yeah, he's definitely got the power now. Ban is imagining himself saving everyone, thinking no one would have died if he'd been this strong. He's trying to convince himself this power is the answer, but that psycho smile says he's just coping. Ban is testing out his new demon arm by punching the absolute shit out of the ground. My man is putting his whole 1,000-year-old back into this punch. He is not playing around. And the ground is just gone. Yeah, that's a pretty solid power-up, I'd say. Our boy is just floating in his own angst, looking like a final boss from a JRPG. The narrator hits us with the first armament title drop. This is just level 1, folks. So it's a glove that deletes things from existence. Yeah, that'll be useful for revenge. And now he's summoning a giant death beam from the ground. My man is just flexing at this point. We get a close-up on his new psycho grin. The old Ban has officially left the building, and he just nukes the entire landscape. Okay, I think we get it. He's strong now. Then we cut to a peaceful-ass landscape. This is either a new location or a flashback. We cut to some bandits shaking down a poor dude, while Ban casually comments on the situation. Ban offers to take the guy's organs instead, then asks the mustache thug a question. Our boy asks what year it is, and the bandit leader is just confused by this random-ass question. The mustache thug laughs it off and tells him it's the year 1500, thinking he's just a weirdo. Ban is processing the info. 1,000 years for him, but how long for everyone else? The bandit leader is still looking smug, completely unaware he's about to get deleted from existence. Ban realizes only 5 years have passed, and some goon's weapon shatters trying to sneak him. The goon is having a record scratch moment, wondering why his weapon just exploded. The whole bandit crew is now looking at Ban like they just saw a ghost. Yeah, you done goofed. Our boy's eyes are glowing red. Oh, he is about to introduce them to 1,000 years of pain. Ban is turning these bandits into a fine red mist without even trying. This is a warm-up. That's the face of a man who's been waiting 1,000 years to punch something. He sends one of the goons flying with his new demon arm. Welcome to the pain train. The whole area is just a blender of bodies and blood. My man chose absolute violence. And just like that, the bandit crew is reduced to a pile of corpses. That was efficient. The poor dude who was getting robbed is just screaming, realizing he's the last one left. Ban turns to the last guy standing, who is understandably shitting his pants right now. Our boy asks if he can ask a question, looking way too calm for a guy who just committed a massacre. And we cut to a map of the continent. Okay, random-ass lore drop, I guess. The narrator starts yapping about rune arts and kingdoms. Bro, we were in the middle of an interrogation. The narrator zooms in on the map, highlighting the big bad's territory. You just know this is the final boss area. And we get a shot of the Zoe Kingdom, a floating fortress of pure evil. Yeah, that's where the psycho is from. The lore drop continues, showing off their massive army riding some nightmare-fuel creatures. We get another look at their freaky-ass soldiers. These dudes look like they were designed by H.R. Geiger. The survivor is describing the psycho's outfit, confirming he was a sorcerer from the Zoe Kingdom's royal household. The dude is absolutely shitting himself, swearing he's not lying to our boy. He knows he's one wrong word away from getting deleted. Ban is just hanging upside down while the guy spills the tea. My man's interrogation methods are unconventional. The survivor starts explaining how his bandit crew got hired 5 years ago for a special job. And there he is, the hooded psycho himself, offering them a simple job. Find someone and commit a little genocide. The survivor admits they had no idea who they were dealing with and just took the job. Bro, you helped kill his family. The survivor is still bragging about how they torched the village, calling it easy as pie. This piece of shit is complaining about what a hassle it was to burn all the bodies. He says after the job, the psycho just paid them and bounced. No loose ends, I guess. Ban asks if there was a girl with orange hair, and this idiot confirms it was Linda. Our boy asks if they burned her body too, and you can just feel the rage building. This absolute trash bag says it was a shame she was so pretty and would have made a good slave. Bro, you are so dead. Ban flashes back to his family, the very people this scumbag is talking shit about. The bandit finally asks how he knew, right as Ban is crushing his windpipe. Interrogation over. And we cut to the Daigle bandit den. Oh, our boy is about to pay the whole crew a visit. Some roided out bandit is threatening prisoners. Yeah, these guys are definitely on the revenge list. Some bandit trash bags are admiring their new cage of slaves. Yeah, these guys are first on the list. The bandit den's bouncers are on guard duty, completely unaware of the doom that's coming. Ban uses the dead bandit's head as a doorbell. My man's interrogation methods are next level, and the door guard gets his face caved in for opening up. The revenge party has officially started. Our boy goes full-on rage mode, turning the whole entrance into a vortex of pure violence. The Rhino Mask dude tries to block with his big-ass sword. Spoiler, it's not gonna work. Rhino Mask is screaming, "Who sent you?" while getting absolutely folded. Bro, he sent himself. Our boy just walks through the attack like it's a light breeze. This is a certified "you're already dead" moment. And there goes the arm. Ban just introduced this clown to his new 1,000-year-old demon fist. Ban just tells him to shut up. The cold one-word comeback is an absolute classic. And just like that, Rhino Mask gets turned into a fine red mist. My man does not do half measures. The rest of the bandit crew is just standing there with their jaws on the floor, completely clueless. Our boy strolls in, dragging the dead informant's body, and calls the whole crew a bunch of clowns. He drops the corpse and asks to speak to the manager. This is the most metal customer complaint ever. Ban's got his murder face on, saying he's just got a few questions for the boss. The bandit goons get all tough, thinking they can jump him. Oh, you sweet summer children. And the final boss appears, telling his minions to stand down. He knows what's up. The boss, Lord Daigle, tells his crew to back off unless they want to get deleted too. Daigle recognizes our boy as a fellow rune arts user, pointing out the obvious power difference. The boss introduces himself and asks Ban what he wants. Bro, he wants to burn this whole place down. Ban lays out the facts, asking about the Zoe Kingdom job and a merc named Kasarak. My man did his homework. Daigle acts all smug, asking what our boy is gonna do about it. This dude is radiating, about to get folded energy. Ban offers him a deal. Tell him where Kasarak is and everyone gets to live. That's a one-time offer, my guy. The boss puts on his best "I'm totally gonna help you" face. Yeah, nobody's buying that shit. And just like that, Daigle powers up with some flashy lightning effects. The fake-out lasted all of 2 seconds. He finishes his sentence by screaming he'll tell Ban's corpse. A classic villain one-liner before getting his ass beat. The bandit boss unleashes his big boy attack, hitting Ban with a full-on lightning blast. And our boy just tanks it with one hand like it's a gentle summer breeze. This dude's face is priceless. Daigle tries to play it cool, telling Ban to hide his murderous intent. Bro, your ultimate attack just got swatted away. The boss declares Ban is the one who's gonna die and reveals his power, the Rune of Blades. He's a walking cutlery set. Ban is just chilling in the rubble, realizing the bandit boss only speaks the language of violence. Our boy goes full demon mode, asking if he's correct. Yeah, the time for talking is officially over. The bandit boss, Daigle, goes Super Saiyan with his lightning powers, getting ready for round 2. Daigle charges in like a freight train, thinking his power-up actually means something, and Ban just stops him dead in his tracks with one hand. The disrespect is absolutely legendary. The boss is coughing up blood, completely shocked that his big attack got shut down so easily. Ban roasts him, asking if that's really all the boss has got. My man is just bullying him now. Daigle is absolutely seething, realizing he picked a fight with a literal demon from hell. He powers up for one last desperate attack, throwing a tantrum like a true final boss wannabe. The boss throws his final haymaker, screaming, "Die!" like that's ever worked on an MC. The bandit boss is still screaming his head off, calling our boy a rat while charging up. He unleashes a whole-ass storm of crystal shards, thinking he's about to end this. Daigle is going full power, screaming that he's not holding back. Bro, you're about to get folded. The attack hits dead on, and this clown is already monologuing about ripping Ban apart. And our boy is just standing there, taking the full blast without even flinching. The bandit boss is having a full-on system meltdown, completely confused by what he's seeing. Daigle's face is pure shock, asking how Ban is still moving after his big finisher. He asks if Ban feels pain, and our boy hits him with the coldest "don't make me laugh" in history. Ban tells him this little tickle fight is nothing after 1,000 years of pure agony, and he goes full demon mode, letting this clown know his ultimate attack was a complete joke. Daigle laughs it off and powers up for another big attack. This dude really loves getting his ass handed to him. The bandit boss is still charging in with his lightning fist, thinking more power is the answer. It's not. He summons a giant-ass crystal monster to smash our boy. Okay, that's a slightly bigger tickle than before. This clown is still smiling, thinking this is the attack that's finally gonna work. The definition of insanity. Right here. Ban is just calmly analyzing the attack, describing how it would flay someone's skin off. He's not even feeling it. Our boy, in full demon mode, just hits him with a single word. Pathetic. The disrespect is off the charts. Ban winds up a punch, telling this clown that his concept of pain is laughably shallow. He flashes back to his personal hell, reminding us what 1,000 years of pure agony actually looks like. Our boy is just a speck in his own sea of suffering. Yeah, this bandit boss has no idea who he's messing with. And Ban finally throws a punch, ready to give this clown a free lesson in what real pain feels like. Ban throws his punch, screaming that this clown's pain is nothing compared to his. And the punch just vaporizes the crystal monster and the bandit boss along with it. That's the face of a man realizing he brought a knife to a 1,000-year-old nuke fight. The impact creates a massive shockwave that just deletes the entire throne room. The punch turns into a full-on death beam, carving a new exit through the hideout. My man's punch just created a new canyon in the mountainside. That's some serious property damage. Our boy lands back on the ground, not even breaking a sweat after that little temper tantrum. He looks at the path of destruction and lets out a phew, like he just finished a light jog. Ban turns to the rest of the bandits, showing off his back full of those creepy stitch runes. He powers up again, asking the remaining clowns if they're ready for round 2. The remaining bandits are just standing there, shitting their pants. Yeah, they are not ready for round 2. And we cut to a peaceful sunrise. The author really loves these calm after the storm shots. Oh, so round 2 was just Ban turning the entire bandit den into a modern art installation of corpses. Our boy is just casually spitting out a tooth or something, a little post-massacre mouthwash. He's got one survivor left, confirming Kasarak is in the Nordia Kingdom. The interrogation was a success. The last bandit asks if Ban is going to keep his promise to let him live. Bro, you really think he makes promises? Ban hits him with the creepiest just kidding smile ever. This is some next-level psychological warfare. And just as the guy tries to dip, Ban turns his entire head into a fine red paste. So much for that promise. Our boy clarifies that the letting you live part was the actual joke. The man's got a dark sense of humor. Ban looks at his bloody hand and asks himself why he's smiling. Yeah, the revenge tour is turning him into a monster. Ban decides not to rush the final boss, realizing a bandit's intel might be a little sketchy. My man vows to hunt down Kasarak himself, standing over the bodies like a goth Hamlet. He's talking to his dead family, asking them to hold on while he finishes his murder errands. Our boy calls this a small gift and complains about his artistic skills. Oh no, what's he building? And he's made a giant fucking totem pole out of the bandits' corpses. This is his art project. The full view of the corpse cross is some next-level horror movie shit. My man is an artist of violence. Ban declares his revenge has just started as he walks away from his masterpiece. The tour has officially begun, and he's off, leaving a literal smoke trail like the damn Roadrunner of vengeance. Our boy is hauling ass through the woods, fully committed to tracking down his next target. He confirms his first stop is the Nordia Kingdom, and his eyes are screaming, "I'm here to break things." And we're in the Nordia Kingdom, the next stop on our boy's Murder Hobo World Tour. We hit the Guild Street, and it's full of shady-ass characters, including a dude with a nightmare llama, and Ban's first introduction is to rearrange some poor bastard's face with his fist. The survivor of that punch is now Ban's new best friend for information gathering. The dude spills the beans about some lady named Anna Dalton, who has the info he needs. Ban hits them with the "we could have just talked" line while standing on their corpses. The irony is lost on him. Our boy thanks the dead for their cooperation and walks away. Customer service is top-notch. He's already plotting to find this Anna chick, knowing he can't waste any time. And we get a flashback to yesterday, which was apparently a massive demonic energy nuke. The flashback shows some kind of chaotic, soul-sucking vortex. Yeah, that's our boy's new party trick. Ban's mana is going absolutely haywire, and apparently, his 1,000-year prison had a warranty that just expired. And we get a random-ass science lesson about mana being space dust. Thanks, narrator. Very helpful right now. The lore drop continues, explaining how people use this space dust to get magic powers. These magic users are called sorcerers. Yeah, we kind of figured that part out, thanks. So if your mana goes nuts, you just explode. Our boy is basically a walking, talking nuke right now. Ban is trying to hold back the explosion with his bare hands. Good luck with that, my guy. And nope, he couldn't hold it back. The whole area just got a taste of his 1,000-year-old angst bomb. The nuke is so big, it's probably visible from space. My man does not do subtle entrances. Our boy is on the ground, panting in the middle of his own crater after surviving his own meltdown. He calls that a close call with the most unhinged look on his face. This dude's definition of close is terrifying. Ban realizes his mana is mostly sealed, so he can't just nuke everything on a whim anymore. He's worried if he overdoes it again, he'll just straight up explode. A self-destruct feature is not ideal, and just as he's plotting, some absolute unit of a dude shows up to block his path. The big guy tells our boy to move it, completely unaware he's talking to a 1,000-year-old demon. This dude, apparently named Charlotte Jenny, tells Ban to get lost because Anna Dalton is here. Ban's eyes light up. Oh, so this is the place he was looking for. Time to skip the pleasantries. Our boy goes full psycho mode, happy that his target's bodyguard just introduced himself. And he just introduces his fist to Charlotte's chest cavity. So much for a quiet entrance. Yeah, Charlotte is not having a good day. My man got turned into a human pretzel. Ban just walks past the body like he's taking out the trash and says he needs a nap. Our boy walks into a giant bathhouse and it looks like he just crashed a very weird, very dead party. The blindfold crew asks what's up, completely unaware their boy Jenny is now a modern art piece outside. Ban just straight up asks for Kasurek, skipping all the pleasantries because he's on a tight schedule. Someone off-screen gets real mad he said the magic word, threatening to delete him from existence. The boss is a lady chilling in a hot tub, and Ban just confirms she's the one with the info he needs. The bath lady, Anna, is not impressed, and tells her minions to go rearrange our boy's face. And we get the official intro. Anna Dalton, the #1 info dealer. Yeah, she's the one. The blindfold crew powers up, looking like they're about to go full Super Saiyan on our dude. One of the goons winds up a punch that's glowing with some serious, "you're about to die" energy. This clown is putting his whole back into this punch, trying to turn our boy into a fine red mist. The blindfold goon's punch summons a giant purple demon wolf head. Okay, that's a new one. Oh, it's a whole-ass pack of 3-eyed demon wolves. The blindfold crew are furries, confirmed. The whole wolf pack is launching themselves at our boy like a bunch of furry torpedoes. Ban hits us with the "I want to talk this out" monologue. Yeah, sure you do, buddy. And his conversation is just him punching a wolf man in the goddamn face. Classic diplomacy. The punch goes straight through the dude's chest. So much for that conversation. Ban is already winding up another attack, complaining that talking is hard. You think? Our boy has his murder face on, looking completely unimpressed by the wolf pack. He just casually backhands another wolf dude, shattering his entire skull. This is just pest control for him. And he finishes the last one with a spinning kick that sends him into orbit. 3 down, easy peasy. Our boy lands with his demon arm on full display, looking like he's ready for the main course. Ban powers up, looking absolutely feral. Yeah, the talking phase is definitely over now. The last 2 wolf dudes are looking at each other like, bro, are we about to die? Yes, you are. And our boy just launches himself like a chibi-sized cruise missile. This is gonna be messy. He's flying through the air, about to introduce the last 2 furries to 1,000 years of pain. And there's the money shot, a direct punch to the last wolf dude's stupid face. The punch connects and just turns the entire upper half of this clown into a red mist. His punch was so strong it blew a goddamn hole in the roof. My man is an architect of violence. Ban lands without a scratch, looking like he just finished his morning stretches. He turns to the bath lady Anna, asking, "So what now?" over the smoking remains of her crew. Ban asks the bath lady if she's ready to talk peacefully now that her entire crew is a red stain on the floor. The info lady Anna admits he's a sorcerer but says Keserak is long gone. She's trying to act tough after her whole squad got folded. Our boy asks where his target went, looking way too happy for a guy who just committed a massacre. Anna hits him with the "I'm just a merchant" routine, saying no cash, no info. Bold move for someone who's completely defenseless. Ban actually asks for the price, and Anna is shook that he's not just gonna keep punching things. Our boy tries to play the "it was self-defense" card while offering to pay. Yeah, nobody's buying that, my dude. The info lady hits him with a 10,000 gold price tag. She's really testing the limits of his peaceful negotiation. Ban admits he's broke, and Anna realizes he's not misunderstood. He's just a psycho with no money. The bath lady tells him to get lost if he can't pay. She's got balls, I'll give her that. Our boy asks if he just needs to pay up, and Anna's wondering where the hell he's gonna get the money. The bath lady, Anna, gets nosy, asking why he's looking for Keserak with that murder face on. She just straight up guesses the reason, asking if Keserak killed his family or something. Our boy tells her to mind her own business and walks out. He's not here for a therapy session. He hits her with the full-on demon glare, threatening to rip her mouth open if she keeps talking. The bath lady just watches him go, completely unfazed by the death threat. She's built different. She's actually smiling, calling him bold. Yeah, she's definitely into the whole murder hobo vibe. So our boy's plan to get cash is to become a mercenary. Welcome to the gig economy of violence. He's officially registered and already asking when he can start breaking skulls for money. The guildmaster tells him to chill, since newbies don't get jobs right away. He's gotta wait his turn. Our boy is already bored, realizing he's gotta grind for cash instead of just punching his way to the info. Our boy admits his first plan was to just threaten the info lady. Yeah, that's our one-track mind MC. He realizes the bath lady is actually a powerhouse and decides not to pick that fight. A rare moment of tactical thinking. Some new hooded character shows up looking to hire a rookie merc. Oh, the plot convenience is delicious. Ban's eyes are locked on. You can see the gears turning in his 1,000-year-old brain. The creepy guildmaster points out that Ban is the perfect candidate. This dude is the weirdest matchmaker ever. The hooded chick turns to Ban, and he confirms he's the new guy. The world's fastest job interview is underway. She pulls down her hood, revealing she's a girl, and says the job is simple. Famous last words. She just wants a bodyguard for a day, and we get her name, Leon Artie. Okay, new girl on the block. Ban is just standing there speechless. My man is probably confused why he's not punching something yet. The creepy guildmaster makes a red light district joke, and Ban immediately jumps to her defense. Bro, you just met. Leon already clarifies she's hiring bodyguards, not whatever the hell the creepy guildmaster was implying. Ban immediately turns down the job, saying he doesn't want a crazy employer. Bro, you are the crazy one. Some big bald dude tries to take the job, and Leon drops the 10,000 gold price tag. Our boy hears that magic number and immediately stops dead in his tracks. Oh, so now he's interested. The new girl rejects the big bald dude, saying she needs a rookie with a fresh face for the job. The big bald dude gets handsy, trying to force her to hire him. This is a certified bad decision. Ban steps in, calling the dude Pitball. Okay, he's about to earn that paycheck before he's even hired. Our boy tells him to back the hell off, and the big dude is completely clueless who he's messing with. Ban goes full psycho mode, calling her his precious employer. My man is committed to the bit for that 10K gold, and we get a random flashback to a burning village. Yeah, this new girl's got some serious baggage. The flashback shows some goons complaining about looting civilians after a massacre. Real classy, guys. These same psychos are now planning to kidnap the new girl Leon Artie, so that's why she's hiring. The monster-looking boss tells his minion to go hang up a body as a warning. This dude loves his job. And there's the warning, a dude who's been turned into a modern art installation of pain. The minion is about to follow orders, but the monster boss stops him. This is never a good sign. The monster boss, Merkel, powers up with some classic red villain energy. He's feeling creative. Merkel holds up the corpse like a puppet, telling his minion that's not what he had in mind. This psycho decides one crucified body just isn't satisfying enough for his artistic vision. And yep, he's gonna dissect his own minion to make a matching set. This dude's HR department is a nightmare. The flashback ends on a shot of the burning village. Yeah, Leon's got some very good reasons to be paranoid. And that's the last thing Pitbull saw before his teeth went into orbit. He really chose violence with the wrong guy. The new girl, Leon, is just sweating, probably wondering if 10K gold is enough to hire a literal demon. And there's the money shot. Our boy Ban just introduced his fist to that dude's entire rib cage. We cut to a tavern where our boy and his new employer are having a nice, quiet meal. Or so it seems. Leon is absolutely losing it, asking how she's supposed to eat while Ban just gives her the dead-eyed stare. Oh, it's because our boy is using the Pitbull dude as a goddamn human chair. That is some next-level disrespect. Ban offers her a turn on the meat seat and she's just begging to be untied. My man's a menace. Leon realizes that despite being a complete psycho, Ban is exactly the kind of unhinged merc she needs for this job. Our boy complains his human chair was too soft, while Leon tells him to stop treating people like furniture. Ban finally gets down to business, asking his new boss where this murder hobo road trip is headed. The new girl, Leon, lays out the plan, a simple escort mission to the next kingdom over. Ban's internal monologue is screaming scam, wondering why this simple job pays so damn much. Our boy is running the numbers, guessing she's either royalty on the run or a wanted criminal. Leon hits him with the "my daddy's just rich" excuse, and her face says she's lying through her teeth. They're having a silent stare down, and you can cut the "I know you're full of shit" tension with a knife. The new girl calls his bluff, threatening to hire someone else if he's gonna be a little bitch about it. Ban immediately folds, sipping his tea like a gentleman while she calls him a brat in her head. She asks when to leave, and our boy is suddenly all business, ready to bounce immediately. My man goes full-on professional mode, saying he can't waste his precious client's time. Leon is a little shook by his sudden intensity, but agrees to the plan. She's in for a wild ride, and we're off to the Gaseoso mountain range. This looks like a great place for an ambush. Our boy and his new boss, Leon, are on their little murder hobo road trip. How wholesome. Ban says they're halfway there, and Leon is just happy to be alive so far. The new girl is already wondering if she hired him for nothing. You just jinxed it, you absolute genius. And just like that, Ban stops her dead in her tracks. The peaceful part of the trip is over. Leon asks what's up, and our boy just hits her with the shh. He's in the zone now. Ban's murder senses are tingling, confirming he can feel some mana nearby. And we get a blur of movement in the trees. Yeah, the welcoming committee has arrived. Our boy confirms he hears footsteps and they are not here to ask for directions. Ban counts 4 hostiles rushing them. Time for our boy to finally earn that 10K gold. The monster-looking leader of the ambush crew is charging in, looking like he's about to ruin their day. Ban fires off a warning shot, telling the peeker that it's a bad habit. My man's got jokes. Our boy is looking absolutely feral, ready to introduce these clowns to 1,000 years of pain. The monster dude gets sent flying by the blast. That was just a little love tap to say hello. The boss confirms Leon is from the Leon family and wants her alive. Oh, so her story was total crap. Ban tells Leon that was just a warning shot. The real party is about to start. Our boy and his new boss are hiding in the bushes, waiting for the inevitable jump scare. Ban's murder senses are tingling again. He knows they're close. And here come the assassins from the trees. The welcoming committee has officially arrived. Ban immediately intercepts one of the goons with a casual-ass punch. Time to earn that paycheck. Ban's eyes are glowing as some ninja wannabe tries to jump his new boss, Leon. Our boy just casually blocks their blades with his bare fucking hands. That 1,000-year training is paying off. And he follows up with a kick that sends the first clown into the next dimension. The monster boss is charging up some kind of Kamehameha, looking real pissed off his minions are getting folded. Ban just turns into a human blender, taking out the entire ambush crew like it's a light workout. The last 2 goons are just staring, realizing they brought knives to a literal demon fight. Our boy powers up his demon arm, telling his new boss the warm-up is officially over. He tells Leon to stay back, going full edgelord mode. The real fight is about to start. Leon is just like, "Yup, sounds good," completely terrified of her new psycho bodyguard. Ban asks the remaining clowns if they're bandits too. Oh, he's about to give them the same treatment. The ninja wannabe tries to negotiate, telling Ban to leave the girl and walk away. Our boy counters by demanding 10k gold, and the goon calls him a fool. Big mistake. And just like that, Ban launches himself at them like a goddamn cruise missile. He turns into a human blender, hitting them with a flurry of punches so fast they can't even see it. My man is just playing pinball with their faces, not even breaking a sweat. Their arms are just shattering on impact. Yeah, they're not blocking any of this. Ban stands there looking bored after turning two dudes into a fine red mist with his bare hands. The two goons get sent flying, completely folded by the one-sided beatdown, and they hit the ground, officially deleted from the fight. That was a quick cleanup job. The monster boss is watching from afar, thinking he's just a kid. Oh, you sweet summer child. Ban is in his fight stance, realizing he was worried for nothing. These clowns are not on his level. Our boy is actually offended by how stupid the monster boss is. The disrespect is absolutely palpable. The ninja wannabes try to jump him, but my man is already weaving through them like a goddamn ghost. Ban unleashes a flurry of punches, turning the air into a blender of pure, unadulterated violence. We get a close-up on the 1,000-year-old fist that's about to end some careers permanently. And he just drops a goddamn nuke punch on the whole squad. The cleanup crew is gonna need a mop. The monster boss is charging up his big boy attack from the bushes. A glowing red ball, how original. The Kamehameha is getting bigger. This clown really thinks this is gonna work on our boy. And the result is a pile of shredded boots. Bro, you missed everything and everyone. Ban is just standing there calling them worthless. Leon in the back is getting her 10k gold's worth of entertainment. The new girl, Leon, is having a full-on crisis, wondering how this kid is so damn strong. She's still thinking her dad would have been hyped to see this, which is a weird-ass thing to think mid-massacre. Our boy senses the final boss's mana, and we get a quick lore drop about power levels. Ban's got his psycho grin on, happy the last clown finally decided to show up to the party. The monster boss finally reveals himself, already planning to dissect our boy to figure out his power. And we get the official intro for this psycho, mad anatomist Merkel. Yeah, that name checks out. This clown offers to dissect Ban painlessly if he gives up the girl, and our boy is not having it. The monster boss gets pissed and starts charging his big boy Kamehameha. How original. Ban just casually turns to his client, Leon, in the middle of this dude's ultimate attack charging sequence. And he hits her with the, "You're a liar, aren't you?" while smiling like a complete maniac. The new girl, Leon, is absolutely bugging out, trying to come up with a good lie on the spot. Ban just grabs her by the hood, telling her to cut the crap because he's not in the mood. And he just yeets his own client into the air, saying he's not interested in her excuses. Leon is now an unwilling satellite, probably regretting every decision that led to this moment. The monster boss, Merkel, is absolutely losing his shit, screaming at Ban for throwing his target. This psycho's chest opens up into a goddamn sarlacc pit, charging up a massive death beam. Our boy just gives him the dead-eyed stare, completely unimpressed by the villain's light show. And the monster boss unleashes his ultimate attack, thinking he's about to turn Ban into a fine red mist. A pair of boots lands after the blast. Oh shit, did our boy just get deleted from existence? Nope, Ban is just chilling at the other end of a new canyon, completely unfazed by the nuke. The new girl, Leon, is screaming at Ban for almost getting her killed, while the monster boss looks equally pissed. She's still yelling about being his employer, and our boy is just standing there like he's waiting for a bus. The monster boss is actually impressed, realizing Ban is a pro at dodging death beams. Ban realizes they want her alive and almost calls her his money before correcting himself to employer. He lands next to Leon, telling her he'll ignore her lies for now, and she's still having a meltdown. Our boy tells his client he's about to throw her, and she's having a full-on wait what moment. He grabs her, telling her not to worry because she won't die. Yeah, that's super reassuring, my dude. And he just yeets his own client across the goddamn forest like a human frisbee. Leon is screaming her lungs out as she sails through the air. Best bodyguard service ever. The monster boss is absolutely furious, powering up because Ban just threw away his prize. The monster boss's big boy attack just creates a massive explosion where Ban used to be. This psycho tries to chase after Leon, but Ban intercepts him midair like a goddamn F-16. Our boy just introduces his fist to the monster's face. The one-sided beatdown has officially commenced. Ban lands perfectly, ready to continue the combo without giving this clown a single moment to recover. My man is just styling on him, hitting him with a spinning attack that's pure, unadulterated disrespect. He's just a blur of motion, turning this mad anatomist into his personal, fleshy speed bag. And there's the body shot, a punch so hard it probably rearranged this dude's internal organs. The monster boss actually lands on his feet, looking way too stable after that absolute thrashing. This psycho is laughing, confused because he thought his attack landed but something blocked it. Ban's got that "you have no idea who you're messing with" look. The real fight is just getting started. The monster boss, Merkel, is still on his "I'm gonna dissect you" trip. Bro, get a new monologue. And we get a lore drop on his power, the rune of telekinesis. So he's a psychic monster, great. This psycho unleashes a telekinetic shockwave. Okay, so he's got the force, but evil. And our boy gets sent flying. Looks like this clown can actually back up some of his talk. The impact is a full-on explosion. Yeah, that's a little more than a gentle push. Ban is blocking a flurry of invisible punches. This psycho is just throwing hands with his mind. Our boy is taking the hits, realizing this dude is wrapping his fists in pure telekinetic force. Ban is actually getting pushed back. This is the first real resistance he's faced since getting out. And our boy winds up a punch of his own, ready to show him what real force looks like. The punch connects and Merkel is absolutely shook. Ban just parried a psychic attack with his bare fist. Their fists collide, creating a shockwave that probably registered on the Richter scale. Our boy is putting his whole 1,000-year-old back into this, looking absolutely unbothered. He's in a full-on power struggle, literally punching a psychic force field with his bare hands. The narrator confirms this clown is just making telekinetic shields, so he's a psychic meathead. And Ban's raw power just sends the monster boss flying. So much for that superior power. Our boy admits the power is troublesome, but he looks more bored than anything else. This psycho starts monologuing about how their powers are on different levels. Bro, you just got folded. And now he's trying to recruit our boy, thinking a better salary will make him switch sides. Ban just deadpans that he's getting 10,000 gold. My man is loyal to the paycheck. The monster boss laughs, saying 10K is chump change and that Ban is getting scammed. Ban asks if this psycho's job description includes robbing civilians. Oh, he's testing him. The monster boss proudly lists his entire resume of war crimes. Bro is bragging about being a piece of shit, and our boy hits him with the psycho grin. This clown thinks he's won him over. Merkel is laughing his ass off, thinking he's found a kindred spirit. He has absolutely no idea. Ban clarifies he's laughing at himself for even talking to this clown. The demon arm is flaring up. He's pissed he wasted his breath on vermin. Yeah, this dude just triggered some serious PTSD. Our boy goes full demon mode, promising to turn this psycho into a modern art installation of gore. The monster boss is seething, calling Ban a bastard for turning down his generous offer of evil. And Ban just unloads a flurry of punches on the psychic shield. The beatdown has officially resumed. This clown is still screaming about his unbreakable defense. Bro, you are about to learn a very painful lesson. Our boy is going full-on demon mode, winding up a punch to test that unbreakable defense. The monster boss's psychic shield is getting absolutely hammered by 1,000 years of pure, unadulterated rage. And just like that, the unbreakable shield shatters into 1,000,000 pieces. So much for that big talk. Ban isn't just breaking the shield, he's punching straight through the debris to deliver the receipt. The monster boss is having a full-on record scratch moment, realizing he's about to get deleted. That's the face of a man who just learned the difference between a psychic shield and a demon fist. The punch connects, and this clown is asking how, like the answer isn't pure, concentrated violence. Yeah, that's a brand new hole in his chest. My man is finally feeling what a real punch is like. Ban follows up with another punch that just caves in this dude's entire torso. The beatdown continues. And he's not even done, following up with a kick to add a little extra disrespect to the combo. The monster boss is throwing a tantrum, saying he's not interested in Ban's organs anymore. Oh no, the job offer is rescinded. This psycho is charging his big boy attack, screaming about the price of ignoring his mercy. Bro, your mercy was a war crime internship, and he summons a goddamn orbital strike from the heavens. This dude really loves his light shows. He's screaming for our boy to turn to dust. Yeah, that's a classic villain line with a 0% success rate. We get the attack name drop, Telekinesis Blood Bullet. So it's a big-ass psychic nuke. How original. Another peaceful landscape shot right before it gets absolutely deleted from existence. The author loves these. The death beam is just carving a new canyon through the forest. This dude is causing some serious deforestation, and the beam hits dead on, with Ban right in the middle of it. Looks like our boy might be in trouble for once. This clown is still monologuing, wondering how Ban broke his psychic powers. Bro, focus on the fight, not your feelings. And our boy is just standing there, holding back the goddamn nuke with one hand. The disrespect is legendary. The monster boss is still trying to do the math, wondering how their power levels are even close. And Ban's inner demon just comes out to call him a stupid bastard. Yeah, the math was wrong, my guy. Merkel is having a full-on system error, realizing he picked a fight with a literal god of destruction. Our boy lands a clean hit, and this psycho is finally realizing who the real monster is here. Ban hits him with the one-word command to fall. The disrespect is just beautiful. He finishes the sentence with "to hell," and the coldest smile I've ever seen. My man is a poet of violence. And we get a lore drop on his Rune of Asura. His gauntlets literally delete matter. Oh, that explains everything. Our boy unleashes a full-on beatdown, and each punch is a goddamn particle accelerator. That's the money shot. A direct hit that's about to rearrange this psycho's entire existence. And just like that, Ban turns him into a fine red mist. So much for that mad anatomist. Our boy lands after the fight looking like he just finished a light jog instead of deleting a man from existence. He's already rewrapping his arms. The man's post-fight routine is more professional than his actual job. Ban is just standing in the middle of the new canyon he created. My man's landscaping skills are next level. The aerial view shows the sheer scale of the property damage. He didn't just win the fight, he terraformed. And he's already powering up again, looking pissed. Oh yeah, he remembers his client lied to him. Ban is ready to go find Leon and chew her to death. The customer service portion of this job is officially over. And we get another random-ass lore drop about rune arts. Bro, we were about to see an interrogation. The narrator is yapping about all the different powers, from turning into a knife set to messing with time. More flexing about powers that can split mountains. Yeah, we just saw our boy do that with a single punch. A nice scenic shot of a mountain range, just to remind us what these psychos can do to the landscape. The narrator is still giving us a goddamn science lesson about magic space dust. And we get the official title for our boy's power, the worst rune art in history. Yeah, that tracks. The author is trying to be all dramatic, but our boy is just on his way to interrogate his client. Another pretty landscape shot. The author's favorite way to transition after a good old-fashioned massacre. Our boy lands and acts all professional, saying, "You're safe," like he didn't just use her as a human frisbee. The new girl, Leon, is absolutely losing her shit, asking him if he's insane for the yeet. Ban immediately grabs her, shutting her down mid-rant. The customer service act is officially over. He hits her with the full-on psycho stare, asking what she's hiding. Time for the post-mission debrief. And he just drops it, saying he doesn't care as long as he gets his money. My man is all about the bag. Leon hands over the 10K gold. Payday, baby. Now he can go talk to the bath lady. Ban gets his cash and immediately dips, but the new girl, Leon, tries to stop him. Our boy turns around with the most "what the fuck do you want now" face I've ever seen. And she just chickens out, telling him to forget it. Girl, you can't just blue ball a conversation like that. Leon's monologuing about not wanting to drag a young merc into a war. Lady, he's a 1,000-year-old demon. She gives him one last look like she's the main character in a sad romance movie. And she's off to her family drama, leaving our boy to his own murder hobo devices. We're back at the bath lady's hideout, time to finally get that info. Ban just slams the 10K gold on the floor, and Anna's looking smug as hell. He demands the info, but the bath lady says she's only taking half. Oh, this is a trap. Our boy is not having it, asking what the hell she's talking about. The man just wants to pay and leave. The bath lady admits she couldn't find Keserak directly, saying the dude is a ghost, so much for a simple transaction. She offers him a consolation prize instead, info on someone who might know where he is. This is the fine print of the deal. Anna asks if he's heard of a merc group called TJ, and our boy is completely clueless. And we get the lore drop. TJ is a full-on evil corporation specializing in every war crime on the menu. The big twist, Keserak is the goddamn CEO of this murder hobo enterprise. The plot thickens. This psycho's crew got so big in 5 years they can puppet entire kingdoms. My man's been busy. The info lady explains that's why finding the final boss is so hard. He's got a whole evil empire hiding him. But she flexes her skills, saying she found one of his top executives, the next breadcrumb on the revenge trail. She shows him the wanted poster for the next target, a dude with a big-ass scar on his face. And we get the hype intro. He's a master assassin with a rune of stealth and a perfect kill record. Ban's putting the pieces together. This new clown is the next step on the revenge checklist. Our boy immediately asks for the location, his eyes screaming, "I need to go break something!" The bath lady Anna drops the location like the goddamn queen of intel she is. And we're off to Valhalla City. The next stop on the Murder Hobo World Tour is booked. We cut to Merkel's gang HQ, and it looks like someone already threw a fucking party. The inside is a modern art installation of corpses. Someone beat our boy to the punch. The last few survivors are trying to dip, screaming their heads off. Yeah, good luck with that. And they're getting deleted one by some invisible force. This is the new guy's work, for sure. One of the last goons spots a lone figure in the dark. Oh, the final boss of this level has appeared. This clown is screaming about why this is happening. Bro, you're in a war crime gang, what did you expect? The new scar-faced assassin hits them with the just following orders line, the classic excuse of every psycho. This dude, glowing like a blue nightlight, is here to inform them they failed their performance review. He's asking about the mission from Kaiserak. Oh, so this is one of the big boss's direct reports. The last survivor is screaming that they weren't warned about our boy Ban. Yeah, that's a pretty big detail to leave out. This clown is blaming the assassin for Merkel's death. Bro, you're negotiating with the cleanup crew. The assassin gives a half-assed apology, admitting they also underestimated our boy. The survivor is losing his shit, complaining that getting wiped out for 1L is a bit much. Scarface hits him with the "we're all just killers" speech. Yeah, no severance package in this line of work. The last goon starts laughing like a maniac. He's officially having a system meltdown, and he goes full feral, screaming, "Screw that." This dude is about to learn what HR complaint means in this company. The last goon finally snaps and charges in, ready to get himself deleted from the payroll. The rest of the survivors follow suit, thinking a group hug of death is going to work on the company's HR rep. This clown powers up his rune of hands, screaming that Scarface is the one who's going to die. Scarface just stands there, completely unimpressed, as the giant mana hand comes to give him a high five of death. We get a cool shot of the whole crew diving on him. This is a certified "you're locked in here with me" moment. The assassin hits them with a cold-ass "I apologize in advance." Oh, he's about to be so disrespectful. The giant hand is about to clap him, and the whole crew is midair, ready for the dog pile. And just like that, Scarface pulls a Houdini and vanishes right before impact. The hand dude is having a full-on system error, completely confused where his target went. He's looking around in a panic, realizing not just the assassin but his entire crew just disappeared into thin air. The hand dude is sweating buckets, realizing he just tried to punch a ghost, and Scarface just reappears behind him, looking completely unimpressed by the whole ordeal. The last thing this clown sees is his own reflection in a puddle of his own blood. So much for that rebellion. And we get another peaceful moonshot, the author's favorite palate cleanser after a good old-fashioned massacre. A new hooded figure shows up to inspect the carnage, asking Scarface if he got everyone. Scarface, covered in blood, hits him with the "what do you think" attitude. This dude is not a team player. The hooded dude immediately backs down while Scarface tells him to piss off. Customer service is not his strong suit. The hooded figure gives him a new mission: find the merc who killed Merkel, describing Bond's stitch runes. Scarface immediately puts it together, realizing our boy is his next target. The hit has officially been ordered. The hooded dude praises him for being quick, and Scarface just tells him to shut the hell up. He's all business. Scarface says he's gonna tattle to the big boss and then just vanishes. This dude is all business. He's got a bloody hand holding a smoke. A little post-massacre nicotine fix is a classic villain move. The hooded dude is just standing there like, phew, surveying the carnage. He's way too calm about this. Scarface is having a smoke break after his little temper tantrum. My man really enjoys his work. The hooded dude is describing our boy's stitch runes to a whole-ass crowd. The wanted poster is officially live. And we're back with Ban, who's already planning his trip to the next kingdom for his murder errands. Our boy's got his murder eyes on, asking for the name of his next target. He's ready to add to the list. Meanwhile, Scarface is thinking the exact same thing about Ban. Oh, this is gonna be good. And we get the official name drop. Hoxa. So that's the name of the psycho our boy is about to fight. We cut to some random-ass couple looking terrified. Are they the next victims or what? And our boy's trip is immediately interrupted by a giant fucking worm demon with a skull for a face. This psycho has the kind of smile that says, "I'm about to enjoy this way too much." The random couple is just frozen, realizing they're about to become a mid-afternoon snack. The worm dude opens wide for the kill shot. Yeah, these two are definitely on the menu. But a blur of motion intercepts. Our boy must have heard someone was having a bad day and decided to make it worse. A massive red beam carves a new line in the dirt. That's our boy's version of a warning shot. And there's the fist that launched 1,000 war crimes, ready to solve another problem with violence. Our boy Ban just flies in like a goddamn superhero, ready to punch this thing back to the Stone Age. The punch turns into a full-on orbital cannon, and the worm dude is getting absolutely deleted. This psycho is screaming as he gets vaporized, but he's charging up one last "fuck you" attack. The random couple is safe, but they're standing in a literal shower of monster guts. Welcome to the neighborhood. And that's the last thing the worm dude saw before his entire existence got a hard reset. Yeah, our boy didn't just kill it. He turned it into a goddamn Jackson Pollock painting. Ban asks if they're okay, and the girl is just happy she's not a demon's lunch right now. Our boy warns them the whole area is a demon-infested hellscape. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. They're trying to thank him over the massive blood stain, but Ban is not here for small talk. The kids offer to buy him a meal at their shop. This feels way too wholesome for this series. Ban immediately turns them down, saying he's got his own murder errands to run. The orphan girl offers to help, flexing her local knowledge. This is starting to feel like a trap. Our boy drops the name of the tavern he's looking for. Oh, he's about to get some help. The orphan kids are shocked he's looking for their specific shop. Yeah, the plot convenience is thicker than oatmeal. The girl introduces herself as Orphan and her brother. Bro, her name is literally Orphan, that's a red flag right there. The kids ask for his name, looking all innocent and sweet. My man is about to introduce himself to a potential side quest trap. Our boy just drops his name, Ban, with the full-on, I will end you stare. Social skills are not his strong suit. The kids tell him to trust them, and we get a scenic shot. This is the calm before the inevitable storm of violence. And their shop is a creepy-ass cabin in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, this isn't a trap at all, guys. They get greeted by some other dude. The whole happy family vibe is setting off all my alarm bells. The girl, Orphan, explains they were late because of a demon. This is either a wholesome detour or a very elaborate ambush. The older dude is freaking out, and the girl just points to Ban as their savior. She's way too calm about this whole thing. The dude is confused, and she tells him to go greet our boy. The trap is sprung, or the wholesome side quest begins. The orphan girl introduces our boy, who's just standing there looking like he's about to fail a social interaction. The orphan girl confirms this creepy-ass cabin is the place, and she's already bossing around the other dude. They lead him into the empty-ass tavern, and the whole cozy-in vibe feels like a massive red flag. Our boy finally asks the obvious question, wondering how a bunch of kids are running a business in this hellscape. The orphan girl hits him with the "we're just dependents" line, and her smile is a little too perfect. Our boy's murder senses are tingling. He knows there's more to this happy little family story. She starts dropping the tragic backstory about how they're all a found family of war-torn misfits. And here comes the sob story montage, starting with the two kids who lost their parents in a war. Next up is the dude whose village got deleted by demons. Everyone here has a tragic origin story, and the last one's family got wiped out by mercs. This is the most depressing daycare I've ever seen. The orphans are still laying it on thick with the sob story. Orphan girl thinks about the old man. This is getting creepier by the second. Orphan girl confirms the old man is their benefactor and shop owner. Orphan girl tells hooded dude to leave Ban alone. Orphan girl is pissed the old man is sleeping while they have a guest. Orphan girl goes to wake up the old man. Orphan girl yells at the old man to wake up. Orphan girl tells the old man to get up and meet Ban. The older dude freaks out, asking if the kids are okay. Orphan girl says Ban saved them from a demon. Convenient. The old man decides to get up and greet their guest, and the orphan girl is hyped about it. He makes his way downstairs, completely unaware he's about to meet the world's worst customer. And holy shit, the old man is the scar-faced assassin from the wanted poster. The target just walked right up to him. Scarface thanks our boy for saving the kids, and Ban is just like, whatever, completely clueless for now. Ban finally gets a good look and says he looks familiar. Oh, the gears are starting to turn now. And there it is. The murder eyes are out. Our boy is connecting the dots from the bath lady's info. Yep, that's the exact same scar from the wanted poster. The plot convenience is absolutely delicious. Scarface tries to play dumb, hitting him with the "I'm just a humble shopkeeper" routine. Ban calls his bluff, saying the info broker told him the owner was an amazing cook. Cold. Scarface realizes the bath lady sold him out and seems genuinely impressed by the whole setup. Our boy hits him with the "show me your skills" line, basically asking for a one-on-one deathmatch. Scarface plays it cool, saying the kids get rowdy when he cooks. Yeah, cooking is what we're calling it now. Ban sees right through that bullshit and suggests a private cooking session in the morning. The assassin agrees, saying the kids will be asleep. The world's deadliest breakfast is officially on the menu. Scarface decides to turn in early, and our boy just sits there like this is a normal business meeting. He tells the orphan girl to show Ban to a room, and she's confused why he's being so friendly. Scarface gives a little smirk. Oh, he's definitely planning something more than a friendly spar. And there's the psycho face, thinking they're both killers. Bro, you are not on the same level. Another peaceful night shot. You know shit's about to go down when the author pulls one of these. The orphan girl shows him to a room, offering to help. Yeah, he's gonna need it. Our boy calls out the orphan girl, and she's all yes, like she's not part of a murder cult. Ban hits her with the "I didn't save you on purpose" line. My man's social skills are still in beta. She gets all creepy, saying Scarface said the same thing. Yeah, that's not the compliment you think it is, kid. The orphan girl dips, and Ban is left to marinate in all the red flags he just ignored. And there's the classic peaceful night shot, which means someone's about to get stabbed. Scarface is up and at him, deciding breakfast is best served cold and with a side of murder. He pulls out a knife the size of a surfboard. So much for that humble shopkeeper act. The assassin is standing over our boy's bed, ready to send him to the shadow realm, and he goes for the throat stab. This clown really thought it would be that easy. Nope, our boy catches the blade with his bare hand. You gotta wake up pretty early to catch this demon lacking. Scarface is having a full-on system error, realizing his target is not, in fact, asleep. Our boy just shatters the giant-ass knife with his bare hand. So much for that sneak attack. Ban's got his demon eyes on, telling this clown he's been waiting. My man was never sleeping. The assassin Hoxa is just staring at his broken blade, realizing he's in a world of shit. We get a flashback of Hoxa reporting to the hooded dude, confirming our boy is his next target. The hooded dude wants to be teleported in for the kill, thirsty for a piece of the action. Hoxa tells him to chill, saying he'll trap Ban first before calling for backup. Smart, but not smart enough. The hooded dude agrees to wait. He's got that don't screw this up look in his hologram eyes. Ban calls him out for using kids as a front, apologizing in his head for the violence he's about to commit. And he goes full demon mode, demanding to know where Kaiserak is. The interrogation has officially begun. Scarface is having a full-on system meltdown, realizing our boy walked into this trap knowing everything. This clown decides he can't just snitch on his boss even with a demon in his living room. Our boy is just like, yeah, that's what I thought you'd say. The man is ready for violence. Ban threatens to start removing limbs one by one until he gets answers. The interrogation is back on. The assassin powers up his blue aura, offering Ban a chance to leave. Bro, you just tried to stab him. Our boy hits him with the, "Who was it that just tried to kill me?" line. The disrespect is real. Scarface realizes he's got to fight and pulls out a magic scroll. It's time for a gimmick fight. He activates his little cheat code, probably some kind of trap or pocket dimension spell. The whole room turns into a blue light show as this clown sets up his little boss arena. Ban is just standing there with the most, "Are you serious right now?" face I've ever seen. The whole room flashes and our boy gets teleported to this clown's personal boss arena. Ban is looking around, wondering what the hell just happened. "Welcome to the pocket dimension, my dude." Yup, he's at the bottom of a giant-ass cave. This is the most extra trap I've ever seen. The view from the top shows just how screwed he is. That's a long way down. Our boy recognizes the magic as a formation. At least he's studied up on his gimmick fights. And we get another lore drop about magic scrolls. Basically, this clown pre-ordered his boss fight arena. Ban is looking around for Scarface, thinking the coward just trapped him and dipped. And a blue energy blade comes flying out of nowhere. The sneak attack has officially begun. Our boy is actually surprised, realizing the attack is pure mana. He almost got caught lacking, and he gets hit with a whole-ass flurry of them. This clown is just spamming attacks from the shadows. Our boy is playing a high-speed game of dodgeball with this clown's mana blades. Ban just face-tanks another one with his fist. My man's defense is just more offense. He's getting pissed, wondering where this hide-and-seek champion disappeared to. And Scarface pops up behind him with the classic "nothing personal, kid" line. This clown pulls out a magic shield. Oh, so he's a defensive fighter now? Ban's punch gets blocked. Okay, this dude's got more tricks than just hiding. And our boy actually gets tagged. This is the first clean hit he's taken in a hot minute. Ban dodges another attack, realizing this dude is way faster than the last clown. Our boy is completely blind, realizing this dude's stealth game is on another level. Ban finally figures it out. He's fighting this psycho's special gimmick power. Scarface is just camping at the top of the pit, looking down on our boy like a goddamn camper. This clown is looking smug as hell, thinking his little hide-and-seek game is unbeatable. And there's the official power-up card. Rune of Stealth, the ultimate ghosting ability. Our boy is just barely dodging another death beam from the invisible coward upstairs. Ban's running the numbers, realizing this tight space is a death trap with no room to maneuver. And he still can't pinpoint where this invisible bastard is, making this a one-sided beatdown. The blue ghost tries to jump him again, and our boy is just barely staying one step ahead. Our boy lands looking pissed off, but you can tell he's about to flip the script. And there's the psycho grin. Our boy just had a galaxy brain moment on how to counter this clown. Meanwhile, Scarface is still posing like a douche, completely unaware he's about to get his ass handed to him. Scarface is having a full-on oh shit moment as our boy's eyes lock onto his ghost form. And Ban just reaches out and grabs the dude's soul. So much for that whole invisible gimmick. Our boy hits him with the peekaboo I see you and prepares to introduce him to the floor. Ban's demon eyes are on full display. He's got built-in wall hacks for this exact kind of bullshit. And we get the lore drop. True Eye, the ultimate anti-camper ability. This clown strategy just got deleted. Scarface is absolutely losing his mind, realizing his one trick is completely useless against our boy. And Ban just spikes him into the ground like a goddamn volleyball. The disrespect is beautiful. The impact leaves a brand new crater in the boss arena. Yeah, that's not gonna buff out. This clown is monologuing about his 40-year career while spitting up blood. Bro, read the room. Ban asks for the boss's location, and this psycho starts talking about how cute the orphans are. Our boy is tenderizing this clown's chest, demanding to know where the final boss is hiding. Ban is just wailing on him, sending him flying with a punch while this psycho screams his head off. Scarface is still trying to monologue about all the people he's killed. Bro, nobody asked for your resume. Ban tells him to shut the hell up with the sob story or he's gonna lose his other arm. This psycho pulls the I can't die, think of the children card. The audacity is absolutely legendary. Scarface hits him with the I apologize in advance, which is villain speak for I'm about to pull some bullshit. And he pulls out another magic scroll. This dude's entire fighting style is based on cheat codes. Our boy realizes this clown had a backup trap ready to go. You gotta respect the prep time. A giant monster hand just erupts from the ground and grabs our boy. The trap has officially been sprung, and Ban gets launched into the stratosphere by a goddamn water dragon. So much for that interrogation. And the backup finally arrives, the hooded dude from before talking about how he finally found our boy. Ban, mid-flight, just hits him with the hey like he's about to tell him to shut the hell up. Our boy goes full feral, telling this new clown he's interrupting his conversation. The disrespect is off the charts. He's still getting launched by the water dragon, basically becoming a human cannonball for a second. Ban lands, admitting the trap sent him pretty deep. He's just annoyed, not even hurt. The hooded dude is ready to get a good look at the guy who's been ruining their plans. He's running down the checklist from the wanted poster, confirming our boy's stitch runes. This psycho confirms Ban is the one who folded Merkel, and he brought a giant-ass spirit wolf to the party. Scarface is just on the ground, looking absolutely humiliated. His one-trick pony show is over. The hooded dude is impressed, admitting our boy is a skilled sorcerer for his age. Yeah, add 1,000 years to that, buddy. The hooded dude asks our boy if he's willing to answer a question honestly. Bro, you just crashed his interrogation. Scarface immediately snitches, telling the new guy Ban was asking for the big boss's location. The hooded dude does a dramatic facepalm, acting like this is a massive inconvenience for him. He follows up by punching the ground. This guy's entire personality is just being extra. And there's the face reveal. This new psycho, Bergeton, says no one's answering shit today. Our boy realizes talking is officially off the table. Time to speak his native language. Violence. Ban immediately opens with a casual death beam. No time for small talk with this new clown. The giant spirit wolf just tanks the hit for its master. Okay, so it's a 2v1 now. Our boy just blitzes past the giant-ass wolf, going straight for the main target. Ban's got his murder face on, ready to introduce this new psycho to his 1,000-year-old fist. The spirit wolf intercepts Ban's punch with its own. Okay, so the dog can throw hands too. The wolf actually manages to block the punch, sending a shockwave through the arena. This pet is built different. Our boy just weaves around the wolf, still locked onto the main target. He is not getting distracted by the side quest. Ban's got that laser focus, completely ignoring the giant monster trying to turn him into a chew toy. The new psycho Bergeton summons a giant-ass sword to block Ban's attack. This dude's got a whole arsenal. Ban gets sent flying back by the block. This new clown is actually putting up a decent fight for once. Our boy is pissed, powering up his demon arm to unleash some real damage. The warm-up is officially over. He tells this new clown that getting in his way was a big mistake. The threat level just went through the roof. And he finishes the thought, saying it wouldn't be a good choice. My man is about to get so disrespectful. Ban just drops a goddamn nuke punch on the spirit wolf, turning it into a fine red mist. So much for that 2v1. The spirit wolf gets a full-on facial reconstruction, courtesy of our boy's 1,000-year-old fist. Our boy lands like a superhero, ready to ask this new clown who's next on the menu. He doesn't even give the guy time to mourn his dog, already charging in for round 2. This new psycho is still on his you're good for a kid trip, completely missing the 1,000-year-old memo. He's acting all confused, like, what do I do with this angry demon, as he powers up his next bullshit move? And he just summons a whole-ass wolf pack. This clown's fighting style is just more guys. This psycho hits him with the I've got more where that came from, looking way too proud of his Zerg Rush strategy. And we get the lore drop, Rune of Summoning. So he's just a glorified zookeeper for interdimensional monsters. Our boy is just like, cool story, bro, and launches himself at the whole goddamn army. He's basically saying, quantity has a quality all its own, and my quality is violence. And Scarface, the little bitch, lands a cheap shot from the side while our boy is distracted. Our boy actually gets tagged, pissed that he let his guard down against the zookeeper's bullshit. The hit lands hard, and for a second it looks like our boy is actually in trouble. Meanwhile, the wolf pack starts to combine into some kind of fucked up monster meatball. Yup, they've officially formed Voltron, creating one giant multi-eyed nightmare dog. Ban is on the ground, looking up at this new monstrosity like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" The zookeeper is still monologuing, asking for a power level breakdown like this is a job interview. Our boy hits him with the "I'm the one asking questions here" from the goddamn floor. And this clown tries to recruit him, offering him a spot on the murder hobo team. Ban's face just screams, "Are you fucking serious?" while this psycho keeps trying to sell him on the job. The zookeeper reveals his second power is mind control, wanting to make our boy his precious slave. Bro, get in line. And we get the lore drop. Rune of Taming. So he's a zookeeper who can also mindfuck you. That's a new one. Our boy is actually shocked, realizing this clown is running 2 different cheat codes at once. The zookeeper grabs Ban's face, trying to install his new personality software directly into our boy's brain. This psycho thinks he's won, talking about how Ban is going to be reborn. Yeah, good luck with that, my dude. And suddenly the zookeeper is in a brand new hellscape, wondering where the fuck he is. The mind control backfired spectacularly. He realizes he's in his own inner world. Bro, you played yourself so hard you ended up in your own subconscious. The narrator explains this clown, Bergeton, has been enslaving people with this power for years. And we get the classic "he's never failed before" hype line. You know what that means. This psycho thought he was invading a man's mind, but he just walked into a goddamn demon's living room. The zookeeper is now in our boy's head, which looks like a goddamn heavy metal album cover from hell. The narrator hits him with the "you fucked around and found out" lore drop. This clown had no idea. We get the tragic backstory. Our boy is basically a revenge-fueled ghost who forgot how to die. Yeah, he's been marinating in pure, unadulterated rage for a hot minute, just waiting for this. A quick flashback to 1,000 years of getting his ass kicked in a dark pit. That'll mess you up. And the zookeeper finally meets the landlord of this mental hellscape. Rent's due, motherfucker. This is what 1,000 years of trauma looks like when it gets a face. Or, 2. The zookeeper's mind control just got Uno reversed, and he's getting his own brain scrambled. He's getting dogpiled by every single demon our boy has ever fought, both real and metaphorical. The zookeeper is getting his soul deleted by our boy's PTSD, so much for that taming power. The zookeeper is getting a front row seat to our boy's inner demons. Yeah, that's 1,000 years of pure rage staring back at him. The narrator hits us with the "he did not know" line. Bro, you just tried to mind control a walking apocalypse. What did you expect? And we're back in the real world, with the zookeeper screaming his head off. The psychic backlash is a bitch, ain't it? Our boy has completely flipped the script, now holding this clown's head and hitting him with a casual, "Hey." Ban tells him it's rude to peek into someone's mind. My man is scolding him like a child after scrambling his brain. The zookeeper is having a full-on system error, screaming about how this is impossible. "Welcome to the big leagues, buddy." And our boy just deletes him and his monster dog Voltron with a point-blank nuke. So much for that 2-power gimmick.